It's August the 12th, 2025. We're here at the Siebert farm checking on this summer annual cover crop that was planted on June 21st. So it's been a little over 7 weeks since it was planted. We're probably averaging about 50 inches tall out here. We just did a Brix reading on some of this warm season grass here, and it was only a 5. We did a water infiltration test right here, and we got an inch to go in 10 minutes. You can see the ring. You see what all's going on down here at the soil surface. We're starting to build a little bit of soil structure. When we did our shovel test over here, we're starting to see a little bit of aggregation right near on the first inch of soil. But probably the most visual indicator of progress has been this water infiltration test that we did. Like I say, it was 10 minutes for an inch. Last fall when we planted the first cover crop in here following soybeans, we could only get 3/4 of an inch in 60 minutes. So we got a 1 inch in 10 minutes today. And it was a lot drier last fall than it is right now out here. So, good indicator of the progress we're making. You can see some of the buckwheat flowering here, starting to make seed. There's some sunflowers right over here that are, zoom in here, you can see sunflowers starting to head out over here. So starting to make some progress, and just out here looking today to determine when we're going to put cattle on this. Here's the plug we just pulled out of the infiltration ring. The water's soaked down through that whole plug pretty nicely. You can see where we got some soil aggregation forming here in the top couple inches. So good things are happening. It's just amazing what 10 months will do with a change in management. So we're right out here. Siebert's still doing some Brix testing. We tested some of this legume right here, and I don't know whether it's a cowpea or a mung bean. We've got cowpeas, mung beans, non-GMO soybeans. I'm not sure which one this is, but anyway, this was what was it, an 8 Brix, Jared?
Mm-hmm.
This was
just
an 8. This was an 8. The sorghum sedan that I tested right here, it was a 6. And we tested some foxtail, and it was what, 8.5?
Yeah.
8.5 on the foxtail. The Palmer amaranth was how much?
Closer to 10.5.
Yeah, about 10.5. So that gives you an idea of what some of these planted species are doing for Brix versus the volunteer species that are coming out here that nature's providing. This spot right here is where we rolled out a bale of hay when we were grazing this spring in here. It's probably 2 foot taller than it is everywhere else out here. A lot more dark green. Just right beside it here, you can see a definite difference. Like I say, we're probably 2 foot taller on average right here. Definitely building some biological hot spots where we rolled the hay out.